This conference will now be recorded.
Anyway, tomorrow you have one class. Okay, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, you people are free, right? So Monday you can submit me. Okay, anyway, you are not
Okay, ma'am.
attended class from the starting, right? So you
Yes.
have 2 days time. 3 days you will have time. Okay, you can submit me by Monday or Tuesday.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you, ma'am.
You have any
And
doubt? You just ask me. Okay.
which software do you have to download?
You have to download Photoshop. This is a software we are doing now. So
Okay.
Adobe Photoshop CS5. Any version you can download. CS5. Okay, I'm not share the screen. 1 second. 1 second, I'll tell you. Okay. So you can see my screen, right? So I'll go to here, start Adobe Photoshop CS5. Okay, you can download Adobe Photoshop CS5, CS6, CC 2017, 11, any version you can download it. Okay, I'm using CS5. Better if you'll get this version only, it is good actually. CS5, CS6, CS7, any version you can download it. Okay, this is
Okay,
little
ma'am.
older version, so but it is a very comfortable version. You can download it, this version only. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so we'll go to the Photoshop. Okay, today we will go to the tool called this tool. Okay, dodge tool, burn tool, and sponge tool. So who are attending the class from today or 2 days before, they are not attend the class, leave 2 pages or 3 pages and write whatever the option I'm telling. Okay, so whatever the tools I'm writing today's class, so you please write down those tools. Okay, tool names and all you have to write it. Dodge tool shortcut is O, burn tool shortcut is O, sponge tool shortcut is O. So why we are using this tool? So mainly to make image black and white to color. Anybody, any image which is dark, we can make it bright, bright to dark. So those things and all we can make it with the dodge tool. Okay, so what I will do, I will take the Photoshop is an image editing software, so we have to use the images for the to the editing. Okay, so I will take some of the images. I have some beautiful bridal images. I have control plus plus zoom in, control minus minus zoom out. So you have to zoom in and zoom out. Okay, so what I will do, I will take a duplicate copy of this. Any effects you are, this is a original photo, so you will get a very nice bridal photography photos in internet. All HD bridal images you will get in the internet, so you can download it nicely. And you can do it very nicely, designing work. Okay, so always whenever you are taking any photos, original photo, so what you have to do, you have to duplicate, you have to take the duplicate copy of this. Okay, right click on the layer, there is a option called duplicate layer. Okay, there's options called duplicate layer. So what I did, I have taken the duplicate copy of this. So because I want to check what is happening in the, whatever the changes we did it in the, this is the background copy, this is a background layer and this is a background copy. So what I will do, I will go to this tool, dodge tool. Okay, dodge tool. When I select this dodge tool, can you see here in the property window? So upper part we have the property window here. Here we can see the brush size. Okay, so can you see this round circle? That is a brush. So we have to reduce the, only you have to click on this reducing the size. Don't check any other option. So I want to make only the ornament should be bright. Okay, only the ornament should be bright. Okay, I have to highlight the ornaments, whatever the jewelry she is wearing. I want to highlight those ornament. So what I'll do, I'll click on here and look at the exposure 30%. So don't keep it 100%, always like how you are keeping the opacity, like that only exposures please keep it 30%. Lesser than all that also you can keep it. It should not look over bright. Control Z, control Alt Z. So before going to do this one, you have to keep setting all this exposure things and all. So I want to highlight only the jewelry part. So what I will do, I will select this much and I want to make a bright color of this. Okay, only the jewelry part. I have to go here, left click. You have to use the left click. Okay, left click and see, zoom it how much ever area you want. Control plus. See here, reduce the brush size, and so how much ever you want, you can give the brightness of this. See. See, these are the editing of this. Each and everything you should do it. Each every stones, any of the stone work. So this is the thing mainly we are using in the bridal photo shoot and any model photo shoots and all. We have to make it celebrity photo shoot and all. So that time we are using this option. See, before it is like this, now it is increase the brightness. See how much ever you want, just control plus and reduce the brush size slowly. Wherever you want, only that much area only you have to increase the brightness and contrast. Okay, so like this you can make it. See, brightness and contrast. So wherever the dark is there, only there only you can make it like this. Only if I want to make the borders should be bright, so I click on here and okay, I don't want 10-15 works from you people. I want 1 or 2 works from you people. That should be perfect. I want a proper image. Don't take any image which is blurred. Please zoom it and check. See, look at the quality of the image. Zoom it and check. See, this is a very good quality of image. Take very good quality of the image. Zoom it and check. See, now what I did, I have given the, see, if I am a jewelry designer, I want to make my jewelry advertisement. So that time I will highlight only my jewelry things. So I am the person who is, I want to highlight my gagra or something. So that time I will highlight the borders, everything I will make it. Okay. So how much ever you want, you can do the brightness. See, now before it is this much dull, now it is become bright. So like that you have to do the changes of this thing. If you want to make her face also bright, so altogether you should not make, it should not look like horror movie effect kind of things. You should not do. Very slowly you should give exposure 20% or 10%, and you should give slowly, very lightly you should make her little bright. See, wherever this green stone is there, white stone is there, you can click, left click, double 2-3 times you can click. Then that will become bright. See, left click, left click. So you can make it bright. Okay, don't do so much brightness. See, this is we are using in the photography. bridal photographies you can make it. If you learn the editing things, you can do it all your functions, everything. You can do it yourself only, any photography works and all. Okay, now I'll make the face. I'll make the face should be brighter. So if you give the exposure will be more, so then okay. See, the patchwork has come. See, the patch has come. See, you should not give more. That's why. Wherever necessary, you have to give there only. See, wherever necessary, you have to give it there only. Okay. Already increase the brush size. See, I'll give complete. Instead of I don't want to give the patchwork means I'll give it like this. See, let can you see everybody? See what happened? The brightness is increased. I'll reduce the brightness of this. Okay. Slowly, how much ever you want, you can give the brightness of this. See, now it is not going back. So what I will do, it is already become dark. Okay, this side it is become dark. So very bright. See, it is look like a patch. Now what I have to do? I have to do the changes of with the other tool, that is called burn tool. Burn tool, any image which is become more dark, it will make bright. Any image which is become more bright, which it will make dark. See here again, exposure is 50%. I will keep 10% only exposure. It is not matching that much, so we have to match it. If I'll give 50%, what happened? 30%. You can make her more dark. Okay. Total image is corrupted. That's why you have to keep the duplicate of the. Sometime what happens? Control Z. How much ever Control Z, if you do it also, it will not go back. See, if I am making Control R Z, Control R Z, it is not going. So better you take the duplicate copy of this. Then you can do the changes. See, it is not going back. So I will delete this layer. I will delete this layer. Then I will take the duplicate copy of this. Okay, so then I will go to the burn tool. See, I want some of the part should be dark, so I will go to here, exposure 30%, only light. Okay, slowly. If any image which is over bright, that time we can have to use this option. Okay, I will take some other image. Okay, you can apply on the sceneries also. See, if we have this image, I will take again, right click on this. There is option called duplicate layer. There is a brush called see here. I'll take the bigger size of the brush. See, I want to make it little cloudy. I want to make this image little dull. Okay, before like this, morning, night. Morning it will look like this, night it will look like this, haunted house. So you can make more dark. like this, in the night it will be like this. So all these things you can take a different scenery image and you can add it. See any image, any which is having more bright. So all those things, exposure, you can give it 10% and you can, I'll take the duplicate copy of this very slightly. So in this, if I'll add it also, it will not look because very slightly it is applied because it is already in the dark color. Okay. Next, one more option we have. I'll take that tool. This one. I will delete this layer. Next. Next option is sponge tool. Why we are using this sponge tool? To make image black and white. Okay. Any image to make black and white, I will use the sponge tool. Okay. So what I will do? Just to make the image black and white. See everything, almost everything, it is become the black and white. So full it is become black and white. So grayish color it has come. Okay. So for this we have to use the this sponge tool. I will tell you people one more method using this sponge tool. I will take the duplicate copy of this. Now what I have to do? I will make nicely everything black and white. Only I want this jewelry should be in the color. I am the jewelry designer. I want my jewelry should be highlighted. So that's why what I will do, I will not give importance for this model. So I will make complete model should be in the grayish color, black and white color. So only jewelry I should make highlighting. Okay, I have to make the highlighting of the jewelry. So I will go to here, sponge tool. Again, X flow is 50%, it is there. So I will make everything black and white. The same method, slowly I will do everything black and white. Exposure, let it be that much only. Okay, everything I'll make black and white. Grayish color. Black and white means completely you cannot do the black and white. Only the gray color it will come. So we have other tool also, we can make completely black and white. Once we will change to black and white, we cannot bring it to color. Here it is not becoming completely black and white, only the grayish color it will come. Okay. So but the thing is jewelry is everything, it is become dull. So what I will do, I will make only the jewelry should be color. So what I will do, I will go to the eraser tool. Can you see here eraser tool? I will select this eraser tool and I will reduce the size of the brush. Any tool if you take it, there is an option of file size here. Size of the brush. Okay, size of the brush I will take it and look at here. Opacity is 10%, it is there. I'll make it 50%. Opacity is 50%. So what I'm doing now, how it is happening? Anybody can answer? See how it is happening using the magic eraser tool. I am erasing the thing. Now how it is coming color?
Ma'am, we are erasing
Anybody
the
should
black and
answer.
white.
Yes. Huh?
Ma'am, the eraser is erasing the black and white part. So the original was
This,
colored.
yes. In the first layer we have already color layer, right? So only that is highlighting. Only that is a thing which is highlighting. Okay. Only wherever I want, only I will erase that much. I want to make her lips brighter. I will make it brighter. Only the jewelry I want to make it this thing. Okay. Okay. Small this thing you have to make it means. See, if you'll see some of the jewelry designing work, so there you can see the model. They will it will look very blackish kind of models they will give, and they will highlight the jewelry. So that means they have to highlight their jewelry. They have to make the advertisement of their jewelry. Okay, so that's why. See, doing only you have to highlight the jewelry. Okay, see now, got it, everybody?
Yes, ma'am.
Next class, I want this kind of work from everybody. Shreya Agarwal, I want a very good work from you.
Yes, ma'am.
Shreya is not showing more interest. Why, Shreya? You're not much interested to do all this. See, this is
Ma'am,
a
I'm
jewelry.
seeing.
All girls like this kind of work. Correct? See, now we are highlighted only the jewelry part. Okay, and even you can do the background, everything you can do the any background also you can do the changes. Any you can select, you can click her, you can select it like this. You can remove the background. Okay, this tool is not over now. Okay, control D. I'll go to the polygonal laser tool and I'll select this one. Okay, where I started there itself, I'll end this. Okay, I will unlock this layer. Just open the lock and I will delete it. And again you have to delete it in the background also. Okay, and you can add the gradient if you want. You can take a new layer and you have to go to the gradient. You have to go to the gradient and you add the gradient. Okay, any gradient which is matching for this, you can add the gradient. Why it is looking transparent? First, I have to add this paint bucket tool. Using the paint bucket tool, I have to add this color. Oh, opacity is 50%. That's why it is showing like this. So I'll go to this gradient and opacity is 20%. I'll make it 100%. Then I'll add the color for this. So it is coming like this. Otherwise, any diamond shape designs you can take it. Okay. Otherwise, you can make to some background. You can try different background. Okay, otherwise you can bring some image which is already having the background. So what we have to do now, I want these two tools are very important. See, now all the layers are very important. See, this much area I have deleted. See, this much area I have deleted. So the background color layer also, it's very important. Correct, background color layer also it is very important. So what you have to do, whenever you have to take from one image to another image, you have to take the copy of everything. So now I want this group layer also. Whatever the layers I don't want, I will delete this layer. So what I will do, I'll press shift and select this layer and this layer. I will make a copy of this. I will not make a copy of this. I'll just group it. Control G. It is a grouping of things. Now inside this group we have three different layers. Okay, inside this group we have three different layers are there. So what you have to do, you have to group it, these three layers together. Okay, so together only you have to take this. Okay, you should not take the single layer. So what I'll do, I will take it like this only. So now if you don't want the background layer, so just remove the background layer. So if you want to make it small, control T, you can make it small how much ever you want. You can make it small. Okay, how much ever you want, you can make it small. Otherwise, any changes you have to make means you have to do the this thing. You have to select the particular layer and you have to make it. See, both the layers you have to do the changes. So if you make it one layer and other layer, it will not work. You have to select the both the layers and we have to mix, because we have taken the copy of this. So both the layers you have to take the copy of this. Okay, see, if you want to do this background should be bright, so you can hide this layer. I will select this background. Then how to make the bright? So there is an option here, dots tool, increase the brightness of this here. 10% is there, I will keep it 30%. And see, now I'm making the brightness of this. So how much ever I want, I will make the brightness of this. See, bridal photo shoot they will make, pre-wedding photo shoots and all they will make. So that time, any of the small changes, any mistakes happen, so everything we can do with the changes like this. Okay, if this background is not suiting, you can bring the different background. Otherwise, you can put the gradient background. I am having only these many backgrounds. You can add whatever the backgrounds you want. Okay, but you should add nice background which is matching to this image. Okay, I'll add you some background which I can make it blur. Okay, I will take this image. I have to use the other option, no, so that's why I'm taking this. Okay, I will take this. Now everything is colorful. How much ever I want I can make it. Otherwise I'll use Control T and I'll reduce the size of this. You have to use always Shift Alt. Okay, if you want to keep her one side, you can keep it her like this. You want to keep it her like this, you can make a changes like this. Okay, like this. Now what I want to do, I want to make this background should be blurred. So I want to highlight this girl only. So I want to make this background blur. So what I'll do, I'll select this background. Any changes if you want to make it means you have to select the layer, particular layer you have to select. And here we have now options called uh, blur tool. Okay, next first I have tested this one, dodge tool, burn tool and sponge tool. Next one we have to go for this blur tool. Okay, if I click on this blur tool, again we have the sizes of the brush. What are the sizes you want, you can go to the, using the brush tool you can increase and decrease the size of the brushes. And we'll go to here strength, how much ever you want you can make it. See, now we are making it blur. So if I give it more blur means you need to use this option. Okay, slightly it will becoming blur. Everybody can see it is going to be blur. Everybody getting this?
Yes,
So
ma'am.
you should take the duplicate copy of this. Any image if you are doing the changes, you should take the duplicate copy of this and make it 100% strength. Okay, by the time you can do, we'll get the fast blur. I'll hide this. If it is there also, no problem. We have other tools are there, in that we will get more blur. Okay, here you can make it very less blur and all. We have other many tools we have. Directly we can without doing anything, so we can do the blur things, that it will come in the last, because I want to teach you people first difficult options. In the last I will go to the easy option. So those things and all. So very slightly it is become blur. Okay, now you can keep the images like this. Okay, so you have to select it and you can make the blur only. Left click 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 if you'll do, so then it will become faster. If you'll do more click, then it will become faster. Okay. System will hang. Okay, so like that. So only particular layers only it will become blur. See this, I am not selected this layer, this group, so I cannot make only the background. Whatever the layers I have selected, it only become, it will become blur. Okay. Okay, anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt? Husna, are you there? Husna, you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Aditi, Sharoon, Fatima. Fatima, is it your first class? You're not attended last class, Fatima?
I didn't attend yesterday. I had some issues.
Yes?
I didn't attend yesterday.
You didn't attend?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Next, Anusha Lokesh, you have any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Ume Honey, you have any doubt?
No,
This
ma'am.
is your first class?
Yes, ma'am.
Aishwarya, see, all classes I'm teaching different tools. Okay, so whatever I teach till now, that is completely different tools. That is also very necessary to cut the image, to change the background color. All those things are also very important. So this is something related to make image bright, dark. Okay, those kind of things we can make it. Okay, so this is also very important to make image black and white. Okay, so like that.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, so in different classes we have different kind of effects will be there. See, if I'll take this sponge tool, if I want to make the background black and white, I'll give the flow 100%, and I have to, I'll make this blur with the black and white effects. See, now this is, okay, it has completely become dark with the blur options. So now it has become completely black and white. You can remove it and you can check it. It has become blur also, and with that it has become black and white also. Okay, if you want to make the very fast work, make what you have to do. You have to give the here 100%. Flow should be 100%. So then you have to check all the options. Here. It is not
Ma'am,
give becoming as natural as, tell me.
so to make the image blur, sponge tool works for both. To make the image blur and to even darken the image.
I'm making first. I made a image blur. Afterwards, the same image only I given the sponge tool. You can put two effect for the same image. Otherwise, better to keep in a different layer. See now I want go back means I don't have any images here because I have not taken the copy of this. Okay, if I'll keep the separate effect means it is good actually. I given all the effect to the same image only. Now I don't feel like I don't want this background means I cannot go back. Okay, so we can give how many effects also we can give it for one image only, but we have to keep always in a separate layer. Okay,
Okay,
who
ma'am. So
asked
how did you
me?
make the image blur? Can you show it again?
Blur. Okay, I'll show it. Any image you take it, which we can make blur. Okay. See, I will go to this tool. We have a tool called blur tool. Okay, whatever the tools I have teach this dodge tool, burn tool, sponge tool. Next to that only upper side there is a tool called blur tool. So I will take the duplicate copy of this layer and I will reduce the size of this, and there is a strength here. Strength I will give 100%. See, I'm making blur. Can you see some images it is taking very nicely. See, it is become completely blur.
Okay, ma'am.
Left
Thank
click,
you,
you
ma'am.
have to left click, and you have to where we can use some of the photos which is very important. You have taken some of the photos in your mobile that you have to highlight only your photo or backgrounds and all, you have to make it dull. So those of some of your images only you can experiment and you can do the changes of this. Okay, so now any images which is already blur, so that image I want to make it sharp, so I have to use the sharpen tool. Can you see here? See, already this image I made blur, and in photography, whenever they are doing the photography, so automatically some kind of images will become blur. So those images we have to make it little sharp, so then we have to use the sharpen. There is an image called sharpen. See here, very slightly we can do the sharp, not so much we can do the sharp. See, little sharp we can make it, little sharp. Okay, whichever the images are blur, small corrections and all in the file, not full image we cannot make it sharp, only slightly we can make it sharp. As it is it will come, little bit as it is it will come. So which is the blur things and all it is going. Okay, it will not give any 100% output, only slightly the image quality will go if will give so much this thing. See, the image quality is gone if will give so much sharpen option, only slightly you have to use it. Okay, so this is blurred image, I have used in the sharpen image. Okay, next we will go to the smudge tool. Okay, so we'll go to any image, we'll go to this image only, otherwise we'll go to some other image. Okay, we will go to this image only. I want to make it smudge. Any image I'll take it. Here we have an option called smudge tool. Why you have to use this tool, smudge tool? Any small changes we have to make. What kind of changes? I want to make her lips. I'll make a In the photography models, they will use this kind of this thing. They want to make. Okay, I'm not taking a duplicate copy of this. Okay, so those things and all we have to make it. So that time you have to use this option. Any small changes, somewhere skin removed, some people's nose is short, any editing they have to do with the mobile thing, we have to use this tool. Okay, any bad things you have to do with any photos you have to corrupt it means, then you can add this much, you can add more. Any photos you have to make it to look bad. Okay, so using the smudge tool you can do. Very slightly how to use it. Strength I have given so much, so you have to reduce the size of this. Control Z, Control Z, Control Alt Z, like this. It will not go. Okay. Any of the images, take a duplicate copy of this and zoom it. And if this girl is smiling, Smudge tool. Okay, smiling. Okay, small changes and all you have to make it. Mainly for this tool we are doing for the all this is bridal photo shoot, all this background color change. Mainly for the photographies we are using this tool. Mainly for the photography only. Almost we are using in film industry everywhere. We are using your tool these tools only. So we can try any of your image photos are there, so you can try with your own photos. Okay, you can do with the photography. Any of the images already having the this in brightness, it is very dark image, those image you can make it bright image, over bright image you can make it to dark. Otherwise any of image which is having bad background, you can change the background color, and you can make this black and white to color to black and white. So those things and all you can make it. Please practice these options. This is very important. Anybody having any doubt about this tool, all can do the assignment. How to download the bridal images, bridal photos, and you have to work on this. Anybody having any doubt? Sharun, Maria, Joshita?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, you people can do this,
Yes, ma'am.
right? So,
Yes, ma'am.
okay, next. Okay, okay. So save the file. File save as bridal photo work, like this. You can make it. Otherwise, tool image bridal work. You can save it like this in a Photoshop PSD format. Just give OK. Any image you have to crop. So that time we can use the crop tool. See, I have to crop this image. I will select this much area. But the problem is, if we will use the crop tool, the original image also it will cut. It is not like selection tool. Only selected area only it will select, and selected area only it will cut. It is not like that. Crop tool, what happens, it is completely the total image only it will cut. Then we don't get the original image. So that's why while we are doing the crop, if any necessary it is there, so then only we are using the crop tool. Okay, because all file, original files, everything it will go. So whenever you are doing the crop tool, so you have to keep it in mind. So which is necessary, then only we have to use the crop tool. Otherwise, the original image, whatever we have, everything it will go. It will not come back. Once you save the file, it will cut the image. Okay. So that is with the crop tool. Please write the tool name called crop tool. Okay, and one more example I have to show. Take the duplicate copy of this. Now I want to make here the sponge tool. I'll make this completely black and white. See this image, I made it completely, see, black and white. How much ever area you want, only that area you make it black and white. See, only the sky is black and white. If you make this whole building black and white, later you can erase it and you can give the color to it. See, it has become completely black and white. So you have to use the flow should be 100%. Then that image completely it will become black and white. So you can increase the brush size. And what you have to do now, already you have color layer. It is taking time. Okay. So I will go to particular area only I want it color. So I will go to this eraser tool and I will check wherever I want this garden only I want it color. Only this garden I wanted color. So any of the image which is having the flowers and all, forest image, any of the image, so you can make only the flower should be in the color, or all other in the black and white. That also you can try those options. You can erase it. Otherwise, you can do one more thing also. You can go to this lasso tool. You can select it how much ever the garden area is there. So what I will do, I will select it and I will see here this much area I selected and I will delete it. Oh, see, it is deleted. This much area only it is deleted. Now it is become colorful. So how much every area you want, only that much area only you can select it. So delete it. So what happened? Only the garden area it has become color. All other things should be in the black and white. Okay, I want some of the work, separate work from you people. This is the using the smudge tool you can do this kind of work. Okay, so using the sponge tool you can do black and white to color, color to black and white. Okay, these options. Otherwise whatever the collage work you people are did, with that only you can try all these options, but you have to take the copy of this tool. Okay. Okay. So next we will go to the brush tool. Anybody having any doubt? Fatima?
Ma'am,
Fatima, are you there in the class?
no doubt. Ma'am,
Fatima,
I have a doubt.
what is the file format to save Photoshop? Fatima, what is the file format? Kulsum, anybody can answer. What is the file format to save Photoshop file?
Ma'am, to save the
Okay,
image or
it
to
is the
save the
PSD
Photoshop?
format. Okay. Output format to save Photoshop is? What is the output format to save Photoshop is?
JPG, JPJ or PNG.
JPG and PNG format. Okay. What is the good resolution we can give it in the Photoshop? What is the maximum resolution? Rushanki, you can tell. Anybody, Maria? Anybody can tell.
Ma'am, can I
What
tell,
is?
ma'am?
Yes, yes. Tell me.
300, ma'am.
Yes, 300. What is the minimum resolution we can give?
Ma'am, 180.
72 is the minimum resolution we can give it. 300 is the maximum resolution we can give it in the Photoshop. Okay. Next we'll go to the brush tool. Okay, so everywhere you people are use the brush tool only actually. So whatever the tools you have taken here, so for everything you have the blood brush tool here. Okay, so before that you people have to know about the brush tool. Okay, so we have already here the brush, we have brush tool here. Okay, so using the brush tool only, we are using all the tools. I'll select this brush tool. So if I select on here, this is a property window. Look at here, we have different kinds of brushes are there. We have multiple brushes are there. I will select the brush and you can increase the size of this brush. See, all these are the different sizes of the brushes are there. See, now it is coming in the black and white color. Why it is coming in the black and white? Here we have two different colors are there. Foreground color and background color. So both are in black and white only. I'll select two different color. One is green and one is yellowish green, like that. I will increase the brush size. So I'll increase the brush size. See how much ever you want. You can give the brush size will be, see. So two different color. Uh, okay. Any of the image already we have no. So for that also we have to take a new layer. Always we should take a new layer, and we can give different color also. I'll just give it little brownish kind of a color. Okay, so these things you can add it. Otherwise we have in the brushes we have multiple options are there. You can check all these options. Okay, we have this rose kind of effect is there. The rose kind of effects are there. You can see whatever the colors I have given, that only it is taking. So you can give whatever the colors you want. So it will come in that way. Okay. So like that we have multiple options are there. Leaf options we have. Okay. If I go to this new file, we have leaf options. Just increase the brush size and you will have a leaf size. And we have butterfly option also is there. Increase the brush size. Okay, increase the brush size. You have this leaf butterfly options. Okay, so we have many different types of brushes are there. If we'll go to here, click on this preset button. We have so many brushes are there. Please write it down all these brushes. 4 5 brushes, please write it down. Assorted brushes, basic brushes, calligraphic brushes, DP brushes, drop shadow brushes, dry media brushes, fox finish brushes, M brushes, natural brushes too. Please write it down all these options, everybody. Okay, when you will go to the brush window, there is a preset option, new brush preset option you will get. In that you have all these brushes option. Okay, write it down all the brushes because in some version brushes maybe they're combining the brushes, it may be changes, so that's why. So please write it down all the brushes, it should be there actually in all the system. uh, Write it down all the brushes. Okay, we have different brushes are there. Assorted brush, so which is like this designs. So if we'll increase the size of this thing, so then only you will get it. Okay, so these are the, so mainly why we are using the brushes. So this kind of brushes design to make the digital drawings. So make a digital drawings, we are using this kind of brushes to make a effects. Any drawings we have to make it with the with in the computer, so that time we have to use the that we are calling digital drawing. Okay, not with the pencil or color sketch pens or not like that. So we have to do it in the system with the brushes. We have a pencil tool and we have eraser tool. So using that we have to create the portrait and landscape drawings and all. So that's why we have to use the brushes. You people can see the comic cartoons in the newspaper or somewhere. All those things are which is drawn in the system itself. Okay, see all these things. Brushes are there. Please check yourself all these brushes options. Okay, DP brushes are there. This is a new brush. You can click on there. It will become bright. If you click on here, it will become bright. See, it will become bright like this. Why this file size is looking like this? International. Okay, and we have some more brushes are here. If we'll go to here, natural brushes too. Okay, these are the natural brushes. You have to make a drawing like this. You have to make the drawing like this. These brushes. So all are expert in one in Photoshop only. People are expert in website design. People are expert in digital drawing. People are expert in editing the images. Some people are experting in this all jewelry designs. They will make the jewelry designs, fashion designing. So the same software we are using in a different way. Whoever interested in the fashion designing, they are using for that purpose. Who are interested in the jewelry design, they will use for that purpose. So it is the software which is having the multiple options. We have multiple uses of this software. Actually, we can do multiple things with this software. Okay, so like that, we have brushes options. You should know all these options. Please try with all these options. Rounded brushes, so we are using rounded brushes. See, whatever the options till now we are using, that is the rounded brushes. See here, whatever the options for dodge tool, any of the tools it has come, that is the rounded brushes here. Just rounded brushes are. System is become slow. Okay. Oh, some problem happened. Okay, I will not use this tool. You just try yourself this one. I will go to the new file and I will go to here brushes. Okay, rounded brushes. Okay, I'm selecting some other option. That's why it is coming like that. So you can take all these options which is having less blur, more blur. 300 means it is having more blur, and this is a sharp brush. See, which is having the sharp designs. You can make it. You can have the sharp designs. Okay, say any of the drawings and all you can make it. Cartoon designs you can make it. You should be having the hand free, means you, whatever the designs you have to make, means you should be very good in drawings actually, so then only it is possible. Any of the drawings you have to make it, means you should be good in the drawings. Okay, try yourself any drawing. Okay, you can use the eraser tool. Eraser tool, it is in the white color, then only it is possible. Eraser tools and all. This is the eraser tool. See, opacity is 50%. That's why it is erasing slowly. Okay. So go to the brush tool, and what else we have? Brushes, thick heavy brushes. These are the same brushes. Okay. These are the thick heavy brushes, and brushes. This is also same only. Okay, please try with the different brushes. And tomorrow class, I want a assignment from you people about this whatever teach I today, what I teached: blur tool, sharpen tool, and smudge tool, and the dodge, burn, and sponge tool. Okay, anybody having any doubt? Anybody having any doubt?
No, ma'am.
Ume honey, you understood today's class?
Yes, ma'am.
You have to attend regularly classes. By the time you will understand. Okay, so because tomorrow class I will teach the new tool, some other tool. I will not explain the same thing what I have what I have taught today. Okay, so every day it will be a different tools. Okay, so that's why I'll not come back again for that same tool. So you have to watch the video, and you have to learn yourself only. Okay, so any
Okay, ma'am.
doubt you have to ask me by WhatsApp. We have created the group now, so you have to add whatever the assignment you did. Anything you have any question, please ask me in the system itself. Okay, in the WhatsApp group only. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Anybody have any doubts? Usna? Usna, are you there? I will take the
Yes, ma'am.
attendance who are not there. Shreya Agarwal, you are there? And who is in the
Yes,
last?
ma'am.
Sharun, next to Sharun. Who is there in the last? It is not showing the name of her actually. Next to Sharun, who is there? Okay, Vrushanki. Okay.